Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I never thought I would say this, but I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be back filming in my makeup room. If you may or may not be familiar with my channel or new here, you would know that I've been in Greece for the past 2 weeks, so my setup's been a little different. I'm just glad to be back in the groove of things, back home, and back to somewhat of normalcy before the chaos of traveling again kicks off again. Again, if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's address the most obvious thing, which is my voice. I'm just a little under the weather. It happens, you know. By the time this video goes live, it'll probably have gone away. Anyway, I am working on it. I'm treating it, and I'm all right. I'm alive. I'm blessed. That's all that matters. This look right here is a celebrity-inspired look. I kind of realized I hadn't done anything celebrity-inspired in quite a while, and I had been getting tweets about this picture. I've been getting tagged in this picture on Instagram, and a lot of people were saying, can you please recreate this? It is a look by none other than Kim Kardashian. I'm not sure if Mario was the makeup artist behind the look, but it's been very popular. It's just been like this dewy, amazing skin. Not a ton of highlight, but like clean, dewy skin, cobalt blue on the eyes, like a dark cobalt blue on the eyes, and then like a faded gradient red lip. So fairly simple, and you know, fall's coming up, so we're gonna start seeing a transition into, even though I'm totally in denial about fall coming, I'm holding on to summer for dear life, okay? I'm not ready to let go yet. But anyway, this is gonna be perfect to kind of transition into those looks that are a little bit darker, more demure, and of course, nighttime friendly. So I'm gonna show you guys how to pull off this look. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start by priming the skin. As you can see, it's going to make my skin very, very dry, but these are more ideal for oily skin types. So then what I like to do is just kind of spray and mist my face, and then I'm going to move on into some color correcting. Now, I only really do these extra steps when I want my makeup to look super flawless. So I'm going to color correct the darkness around my mouth and as well as my eyelids. It just makes the makeup look so much better and a lot more flattering. So this step is optional depending on your skin type or skin tone. Then I took this black shadow. This is, I'm sorry, not a shadow, it's actually a liner. It's from Sigma. And you have to be really careful. Whenever you use a black as a base, make sure you blend it out all the way because it can go from cute and smoky to blotchy very quickly. Then I took Bella Taupe eyeshadow. It's actually one of my favorite eyeshadows from Milani, and I'm blending this into the crease. You basically can use any like taupe or dark gray lavender eyeshadow and use that in the crease area if you have one. And it's so hard to come across a dark navy matte eyeshadow, but this one from Black Up is amazing. So I'm going to be using that as a crease color, and then I'm blending that out really, really well because like I said, it is really dark and this look can get really smoky. And then I took this eyeshadow again from Milani. This is Bella Navy, and I'm applying this all over my eyelid. Notice how I did my eyes first. I don't typically do that, but I kind of anticipated a lot of fallout, so yeah. Then I took another eyeshadow from Milani, Bella Cobalt. This is going to make the blue stand out a little bit more. It's just a little bit lighter than the navy color we used earlier. And then I blend the crease in again. Take a makeup wipe, clean up any fallout. Then I moved on to foundation. This one is from Black Opal. I love this formula. It's really, really skin-like. It has an amazing amount of coverage and it doesn't feel too heavy. So I'm going in for medium to full coverage because again, Kim K is kind of synonymous with flawless, so we gotta take it there. We gotta take it there. And then I always blend it out with my Beauty Blender sponge and move on to concealer. This one is from LA Girl, and I'm hitting the usual spots. You know the drill. You know the drill. I'm just highlighting and using my Beauty Blender to make sure that melts beautifully into my skin. I love this concealer. It photographs beautifully like a motherfucking dream, girl. Motherfucking dream. It's just amazing. And then I like to take my foundation brush around it just to make sure it blends. And then I set it with my powder. This is my Sacha Buttercup powder. You know the drill. Just more highlighting. This is gonna offset that under eye area. Then I took that blue eyeshadow again, and I'm blending that and smudging it along the bottom lash line. Then I'm going to take a black liner. This one is from Pixie, and I'm just doing some tight lining, which means I'm applying it in the waterline, adding a little bit more smokiness. And then I took my Benefit They're Real push-up liner. This one is the black one, and I'm going to be lining my top lash line, but I'm not going for a super, super winged out. It's just kind of just to make sure it blends in with the lash line and it makes it look a bit more smoky. Then I went in for my brows. Kim's brows are, in my opinion, some of the best on the red carpet. They are just, I don't know, they're just natural and sometimes kind of unkept, but they still look amazing. So I didn't go for a super sculpted look with my brows. I kind of wanted to mimic that. I didn't keep them as groomed as I normally do. You don't have to do that though. Obviously everyone's brows are different. And then I took a large powder brush and wiped off the excess fallout, and then I used a bronzer. This one is from Bobbi Brown, and yeah, just bronzing up that skin, girl. This just kind of makes sure that the hairline matches with the body, and it just kind of blends everything in together, and it doesn't hurt to also hit the neck area too. Then I'm going to take a blush. This one is from ColourPop. This is the one from their new strobing kit. It's beautiful. It's called Strike, and I'm applying that blush. It is just a flesh tone pink, which is one of my favorite at the moment. And then I took my Film Star Bronze palette from Charlotte Tilbury, and I took the highlighting shade and I highlighted. Then for mascara, my favorite at the moment is Better Than Sex from Too Faced. And I'm going in for super, 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 super thick, heavy lashes. We have to, obviously go bigger when we are creating these darker eye looks, so we need those lashes to stand out. And I decided to add lashes, hello, but these are half lashes. I cut them in half and I just added them to the ends. You can do that whenever you want to elongate the eyes. And this is me making funny, stupid faces because I thought it was cute. And then I took this Glow Tonic or Glow Mist from Pixie, which is beautiful. It kind of removes that powdery look, and I set the makeup with that spray. I love that spray. I'm going to take a burgundy lip pencil. This one is from LA Girl, and Kim's lips were kind of like not super opaque. It almost looked like a faded ombre look on accident. You know how like when you apply a lipstick and throughout the day, oh, that's me applying concealer, because they love doing that to her, but they always sculpt around her lips with concealer. It just basically makes the lips look more defined and perfect. But anyway, as for the lips, it's burgundy. It's like a burgundy red, but it wasn't super opaque. It was almost kind of like transparent in the center of the lips. So I'm going to take this liquid lipstick from LA Girl. The shade is Backstage, and I'm taking selfies. That's the end of the look. All right, guys, that is the end of the video. I really hope that you found this tutorial fairly helpful, achievable. And if you liked it, of course, be sure to give this video a positive rating. If you are not subscribed, you're not gonna be able to see any more super hot looks like this one. So make sure you join the Jackie Aina family on your way out. I would love to have you follow me on my other social media handles if you are not already. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on Twitter, everything. And my Facebook is at Jackie Aina, literally everything. I made it so simple. And I will see you on my next video. Bye.